President Trump is having a bad week. At the UN, while Trump went to go up the escalator, it abruptly stopped, and Fox News had a rational reaction.
What's going on with the escalator? What do you think?
Yeah, they sabotaged them. I mean, this is an insurrection. And what we need to do is either leave the UN or we need to bomb it.
What? We never go to war over rational things. We only go to war over lies. And Laura Loomer, Republican influencer who is still in between filming dates of Saw 12, said this about Escalator Gate.
And now there's an investigation by Secret Service investigating the deliberate sabotage of the escalators and the teleprompters. I think that President Trump should just bulldoze the building.
That's very rational. I expected that from someone who literally changed their face to look like a horror movie villain. Now, some are calling this sabotage, but really, the UN saw his ankles and thought, yeah, we gotta help him get some more steps in. So this was good. And Trump is demanding that UN workers be arrested for this. But according to the Associated Press, it was actually Trump's photographers that bumped the off feature, causing this sudden stop. Holy shit, we were talking about a damn escalator and not the Epstein files. Damn it, it worked, dude. Then, when President Trump went to speak, the teleprompter also randomly failed. Now, this backfired. The last thing you want is Trump to have no script. And he took full advantage to roast everyone and push merch.
And I'm really good at predicting things, you know. They actually said during the campaign they had a hat, the best-selling hat. Trump was right about everything. And I don't say that in a braggadocious way, but it's true. I've been right about everything.
Trying to sell merch during that was actually kind of smart. It's an international audience. You got to give it to them.
Many years ago, a very successful real estate developer in New York, known as Donald J. Trump, I bid on the renovation and rebuilding of this very United Nations complex. I remember it so well. I said at the time that I would do it for $500 million, rebuilding everything. It would be beautiful. I used to talk about, I'm going to give you marble floors. They're going to give you terrazzo.
Listen, you can not like the guy. I don't really like him. But turning your 15-minute speech to the UN into an hour-long roast of the building is objectively hilarious. And to be honest, the most productive thing to ever come out of the UN. Before Escalator Gate, Trump has been fighting with the media.
But 97, 94, 95, 96% of the people are against me in the sense of the newscasts are against me. The stories are they said 97% bad. So they gave me 97. They'll take a great story and they'll make it bad.
97% bad publicity? Now, the news always lies. We know that. But at least Trump has Fox News. They never lie. And which is why I'm the most trusted journalist according to a poll at Fox News.
You see polling that doesn't poll well in the economy. The recent Fox polling said 52% say the economy is worse under this administration. You've got unemployment at the highest rate in 4 years. Groceries made a big jump in the last term. So
Fox polling, I've told Rupert Murdoch, go get yourself a new pollster because he stinks. And this is for years now.
What the f***? Now he doesn't like Fox News? They're the 3, 4, 5, whatever the f*** number percent you're on now, that's giving you good publicity. Publicity? Jesus, I sound like him when he talks.
I said, well, let's see how we say that.
And yeah, okay, I made up that poll. I'm a journalist. We lie. It's what we do. Also, the Pentagon is now requiring journalists to pledge to gather any information, even unclassified, if not approved for release, that they will have their press credentials taken away if they don't obey this order. Why does Pete Hegseth have a job still? He leaked information while drinking mimosas. And the Department of War can't be ran by a man who drinks mimosas. Drink a margarita at 9 a.m., Pete.
Be a man.
I know what you're thinking. This sounds bad. It's an overstep on free speech. But surely, this doesn't mean he will start going after journalists. Right?
And what do you make Pam Bondi saying she's going to go after hate speech? Is that, I mean, a lot of your allies say hate speech is free speech.
She'll probably go after people like you because you treat me so unfairly. It's hate. You have a lot of hate in your heart. Maybe they'll come after ABC.
Oh, dude, he is. The president said he would go after journalists because they don't like him. Yeah, sure. Kind of seems like free speech is being taken away. I'll give you that. But guys, calm down and just remember.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Semi-Daily Night Show with Gary TV, your host, Gary.
Tonight's ceremonial first pitch. And please welcome the President of the United States.
We did it, Gary. Just making sure you're paying attention.
Welcome to the Semi-Daily Night Show. I'm your host, Gary. The Trump administration believes they solved the cause of autism. And according to President Trump, it is...
They will be notifying physicians that the use of let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen. Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol.
Yep, it's a pseudo-medicine. That's a direct quote. Sorry. It's Tylenol. The Trump administration has announced the use of Tylenol may have an impact on children and autism. The Trump administration believes if women take Tylenol, their child could possibly develop a condition of hyperfixation on military aircraft, not want to talk to people, and possibly star in a Netflix series. Hey, RFK! You were supposed to deter people from this. All that sounds awesome. And Trump has his sources to back this up.
It doesn't exist with the Amish community, and they don't take all of this junk. It doesn't exist.
Have you seen the Amish? One was just on a podcast, and I'm pretty sure they made the TISM with their own hands. They build houses in like 3 hours and don't talk to the public. Do they even go to regular doctors? Now, liberal women have had a rational response to this. They're now taking Tylenol for fun. That's actually smart, okay? It's the only way to give your child a chance to compete against a super AI computer built by that guy. Now, I'm not a doctor, so none of this is medical advice. I'm dressed like a gay referee or soccer referee. It's basically the same thing. And you should meet with your doctor on this. But RFK Jr. collects wild ravens and encourages drinking raw milk. And I don't trust any adult who drinks milk. And this isn't me declaring this announcement true or not true. I'm mainly saying that part because I just heard how much Pfizer paid Taylor Swift's fiance. And as a journalist, it's finances over facts over here, all right? Give me that asuna money. Now, the signs of TISM vary. It can be hyperfixation on collecting toys, knowing niche facts or details about things, and lacking social skills. Wait a minute. I could ask my mom how much Tylenol she was taking because this sounds really familiar.
I said, let's see how we say that.
We got to talk about the government's social media. If you go on Twitter, don't. Your mental health will thank you. But if you don't care about your mental health and do go on Twitter, you've probably seen tweets from official federal accounts that look like they are made by a chronically online intern who definitely uses Reddit. We know he uses Reddit because this is probably an adult who likes Pokemon. Because the Department of Homeland Security posted a raid montage that was Pokemon themed and said Border Patrol's newest recruit with a GIF, and that is the correct way to pronounce it, of Pikachu. And there has been some blowback. Pokemon has since issued a statement saying, "Welcome to Shitty-Walk. Can I take an order, please?" All right, I may have made that statement up, but to quote the ancient philosopher, J. Cole, all jokes contain true shit. They also used a clip of Theo Von to announce deportation numbers, which has since been deleted since Theo Von called them out.
Heard you got deported, dude. Bye.
And a few months back, they even posted a gold White House, which wasn't even a joke. That's just a rendering of Trump's next plans for it. They also posted that Trump just made a wall of fame of portraits of former presidents and replaced the Biden portrait with the auto pen. But don't worry, I fixed the Trump one. This dude is like every middle-aged married woman. Instead of having the uncomfortable conversation that they aren't happy, he just renovates shit around the house nonstop that doesn't need to be renovated. No, seriously, he cares more about renovations than his friends' lives.
Jones is on the lawn with your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House.
Please don't Jimmy Kimmel me on that one, okay? I wasn't making fun of Charlie Kirk. I was making fun of the president, all right? Be mad at him, not me.